Howdy folks, and welcome to the Hillbilly Kitchen. Today we're making the original BBQ Little Smokies. Now this recipe is at least from the 70s, maybe even before that. But this is that recipe that you remember from the church potlucks and the family get-togethers and stuff from when you were a kid. My family has been enjoying these for at least 4 generations now, and they are a staple at every party and get-together. It's so simple and so easy. They're probably going to become a part of all your family traditions too. You only need 3 ingredients. I have a 20-ounce package of little smoked sausage, cocktail sausages, aka Little Smokies. That's all you need is the cocktail sausages. And they have different varieties of them. You can pick the one you like best. You know, you're making it, it's up to you. You need grape jelly and barbecue sauce. Whatever barbecue sauce you like. I like a sweet honey. That's kind of my favorite go-to barbecue sauce. For a while, Kraft was making this without high fructose corn syrup, but I think they have they put it back in. Thanks, Kraft. But anyway, you can get any barbecue sauce you like to go in them. And you just combine it. Half a cup of grape jelly with your Smokies and your barbecue sauce. If you put this in a crock pot, now you can certainly make them on the stove and they're pre-cooked, so all you got to do is get them hot. But if you're having a get-together, a potluck, a party, celebrating a birthday, a baby shower, a wedding, a game day party, whatever, you're probably going to want to do them in the crock pot. Because if you do them in the crock pot, and I'm making a mess here, you can just mix them up and forget them. And if you have enough of these recipes that you can just mix up and forget about, you can cater your own party without being all stressed out and without the expense of buying the food all pre-made. And we have a lot of these recipes. I'm going to share them at the end of this. They're in a playlist called Party Foods. And it's all stuff that my family enjoys at parties, and we have a lot of parties. We take every occasion we possibly can to celebrate, whether it's birthdays or holidays or something going on where we can just get together, just an excuse to get together and celebrate and enjoy some good food. And like I said, if you've got a few of these recipes where you can make the food for it and it doesn't cost a fortune, there's no reason not to celebrate. Now, I always start these on high because it's not going to mix up good until it gets hot. And it'll kind of mix on its own as it heats up. And if you let it get hot, it's much easier to mix because the jelly kind of melts. And you can use grape jelly or grape jam. It's not that specific of a recipe. I mean, it's 3 ingredients that you mix together. And I have seen people make it with strawberry jam. You could do strawberry jam if you wanted to, or strawberry jelly. Probably even use a raspberry or something. But the original recipe that all the church ladies used and all the moms used to use in the 60s, or well, the 70s. I don't know about the 60s. I don't remember them too well. But we certainly had these in the 70s. Had grape jelly in them. I got curious as to how long this recipe had been around, and I still am not sure exactly how long this recipe has been around, but I just looked it up, and Little Smokies were invented in 1934. So they've been around for a long time. So anyways, it's starting to get hot now and starting to mix up. And that kind of is all there is to it. I mean, they're pre-cooked. You do want to, if you are having a party, keep them hot. And as long as you keep them hot, you can turn your crock pot down on low. People can graze at your party. They can come around and eat as they want to eat. Stay full. You don't want people getting hungry as the night wears on if you're doing New Year's Eve or a ball game or something, you know, events that take several hours. You want to keep your food warm so it doesn't spoil and so people have stuff to eat. We used to throw, like I said, huge parties where we literally invited the whole town, but we had a place to do it at the time. And we live in a town where there's not a whole lot for kids to do, and there was probably less then than there is now. So having kids, we just kind of opened up and invited everybody in town into parties. And you don't have to stir this the whole time. Like I said, if you let it get hot, then it'll mix super easy. But that's all there is to making it. Turn it on high once it gets stirred up good. Turn it down on low or even keep warm. And you can mix this up literally in just a couple of minutes. Forget about it and enjoy your party. It's far, far, far less expensive than having a party catered. Dig out your old crock pots. Go to the Goodwill, buy some crock pots. Get them when Walmart has them on clearance or on Black Friday or something. They really are handy for parties, especially if you have school-age kids and they want to hang out with their friends. You can even do this for sleepovers and stuff, because I know when you have teenagers who have sleepovers, they eat all night long. So you're going to have stuff sitting for them to eat. Keep it in a couple of crock pots and let them just graze, and you don't have to tend to them. I hope you try some of these. I hope you celebrate life's moments. And with that in mind, and it being almost Valentine's Day, I want to share John 13:43 with you. A new commandment I give unto you, that you love one another as I have loved you, and that ye also love one another. Don't ever miss an opportunity to gather together and show one another love, and to celebrate the love you have for each other, and to share the love that you have for Christ with other people. This Valentine's Day, February 14th, 2024, is a very special date for the Hillbilly Kitchen, and we're going to be doing a special live stream, and we hope all of you join us. So if you don't have plans for Valentine's Day this year, mark your calendar and join us for a celebration. We want to share our special day with you, and we want to share the love that we have for you on that day. Thank you all for being a part of the Hillbilly Kitchen. Thank you all for being with us through this incredible journey. If you haven't already, please don't forget to click like and subscribe before you leave. Share our videos with all your friends. Have a celebration and cater it yourself. And until next time, remember to put God first.